Rachel. Morley's Normal Game is a quiz show where players can exchange their points to change the very rules of the game. By doing so, they can gradually create a new game, and in the hopes that they will be better at that game than their opponents. There is a special slot called the Rule Auction. If someone wants to donate to add a rule, that is a protected rule created and added by chat. If someone wants to overwrite that rule at one point, they can donate more than the last person to overwrite the Rule Auction. Please put your fists together and welcome our first contestant of Sean Morley's Normal Game.
Hello.
Welcome, Rachel. How are you doing?
I'm not bad, thank you, Sean. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. I've had a only partially cooked baked potato, and I'm worried. And say hello to contestant number 2.
Hello.
Josie, are you completely green?
I had my COVID vaccine on Monday, Sean.
Sorry. Hello, Rosanna. How are you?
Hello. I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. You believe in ghosts?
No.
No? What about Bigfoot?
No.
Mothman?
No.
The Flatwoods Monster? What about, okay, I'll start you on an easy one. Fish.
Yes.
Normal game is assembled. The teams are all here. Are we ready for round 1?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. As ever, we start off with an all play. An all play is when the question is probably going to be a number or an amount, and the answer, and the closest to it will get the point. So I will generate a few topics in a row, and we will get some relevant questions on them. Okay, the next topic is King James's demonology. Do either of you know a great deal or anything about this?
No.
Sparkle emoji, mushroom emoji, brown square emoji, sparkle emoji is tip £1. Thank you for that £1 £1 donation. Sparkling mushroom cube. Here's what it says. Orb of punishment bounce slowly around screen. Do not touch. Forbidden. Orb eat points. Orb eat members of chat. Orb demand sacrifice. So even just thinking about how that might work is quite troubling. It would imply that there needs to be something that can bounce around and collide with you. Less of a rule, more of a role play scenario.
Can you get a YouTube video of a DVD holding screen, chroma key out the blue background, and
That's so clever. That's so clever.
There are YouTube videos which are just like follow the ball. You could probably find a bouncing ball type thing.
No, that's so clever. Okay, here's a 10-hour thing of a DVD menu. We are going to hit new problems here because it's so big. It's going to hit everyone constantly. Let me definitely pop it behind everyone.
I mean, if I'm not on screen, I can never be hit. Surely. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. I guess the one way to win is not to appear on screen, because then it's just hitting a space where you aren't. I'm also going to slow down the playback speed.
Are you okay there, Rachel?
Okay, it's hitting chat, and it's hit Adamantium, it's hit Bird, it's hit Harry, it's hit Penguin. So what do I do? Do I time them out?
You have to see it, so yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to time you out. Sorry, everyone. Am I really timing these people out? I think this is Penguin's first time here, and I'm just timing them out because the DVD menus touch them. What is the number of years between the publication of King James's Demonology and the King James Bible. Chat, you have this new way of answering where you do exclamation mark character, and it will vote for what character you want to write in, and you use democracy. In fact, you've got the instructions there in an announcement. As for Rachel and the Josie and Rosanna team, you can answer whenever you like. You can wait for chat to finish. You can answer ahead of time. It's whatever you think would strategically advantage you.
So the question is, were these both within the lifetime of King James? Because that makes it quite a narrow period of time.
I think that would be the best guess, right?
He didn't. None of these was like a posthumous, like Tupac album scenario. Yeah. Okay.
Hologram of King James at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
People would love that.
King James arrival at the O2 Arena.
Sorry about that, Baldy, but you've immediately been pipped at the post by Amazon Prime, who tipped £3.10. And their new rule is... Now, we'll have to sort of do some interpretive work here, unless Amazon Prime wants to clarify somehow. But, oh, never mind, Elon Musk has just gazumped this as well. Answers are auctioned, so I was just about to open a discussion on what on earth that could mean. But instead, Elon Musk has just come here and said, Sean has to tweet out every answer on his personal Twitter account with no context added in the tweets.
This is a keeper. Can we have this?
Great. I like this one.
So does that mean that you have to tweet the answers when you know the answer? So before we've actually made our answers?
I was going to tweet them once we'd cleared the round and given the points.
Okay, you've made the boring choice.
I suppose it is. Well, it's not the boring. Isn't it more boring that I tweet the answer and then the game is who can look at my Twitter and then just say what they've seen there? How is that a more interesting game?
Admittedly, you don't have to exclusively tweet that. You could tweet various different answers, including the correct one.
So the game is I write loads of possible answers, but it contains the real answer.
And we have to sift through the...
That would be a way of getting around it, Sean.
All right, that is better. That is better. I'll do that.
Bringing up xtheeverythingapp.com.
Yes. Enjoy going on X. And chat have answered 10. Okay, I can now confirm that the answer to this question is 14 years.
Oh, Rosanna, you queen.
I'm an expert.
So congratulations. That is an extra point. Okay, so I've done my tweet. And your next question is, what number is associated with classical notions of demonic hierarchies?
Ooh.
And if you want to go on X, the Everything app, I've provided a tweet that contains the answer. I'm going to go to Josie and Rosanna next because Rachel's song was better. So
Rosanna.
Yes.
Do you have any ideas in your ideas bank that you would like to deploy at this point?
I like the rock, paper, scissors, which may need finessing, but...
Is that for every question subsequently?
So I think how I have it in my head now is at the end of each round there would be a bonus point available for the winner of a game of rock, paper, scissors. Every time you get a point, you can add an item to the list of the things in the game.
So yeah, it could be rock, paper, scissors, hole punch, and so on. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good.
I like that rule.
So who challenges who? Rock, paper, scissors. traditionally works best between 2 players. How will it work with chat, for example?
You can do it between multiple people.
You can, but with webcams delays, someone being a collection of text, surely that's going to create problems for it.
We can close our eyes.
The only thing I can think of is that
you can presumably do a poll for chat.
Yeah, but won't we see won't we see what's trending towards winning?
The webcam contestants have to close their eyes while chat is choosing.
Yeah.
And then you tell us when chat has made its choice, and then we make our choices on screen. And then
okay, no, yeah, all right. So everyone plays, and I adjudicate that everyone's been honest.
Yeah.
All right, great. Yeah, cool. All right, that's in, and I'm going to deduct that point because you have bought a rule. And Rachel, would you like to make a rule?
I would love to. So this is building off rule 1. When a team consisting of 2 or more people is hit by a point attack, then the point attack deducts the number of points of the number of people within that team.
And so for chat, that would be the current amount of people watching the stream.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's huge. That's huge. Someone's playing to win. When I can see a weakness of this, but we'll let it play out. When a player is hit by a point attack, they lose as many points as people in their team. Is that roughly right?
Yes. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. There's our rules. It's now a big block of text. I hope it's still legible. We have had a new donation. I don't know if it was supposed to come up with a joke name, but I can see that it is from Harry Hardy. If any Audible contestant mentions out loud a trademarked brand name, Sean has to end the Twitch stream and continue streaming tonight's normal game on kick.com. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to write this in now, but I am asking all of you, and I'm specifically at Josie Russell. I'm sorry to do this. I know you've only just become a mod again, but can you please ban every brand name possible from the chat? Because someone's going to say it in chat. These people on the webcam, I trust them to be careful. I trust them with my life. But if you could, Josie, just please ban every brand name. It says Audible.
Oh,
Any Audible? Yeah, but I haven't put it in. Oh, Audible. If any Audible contestant, you're right. Sorry, I thought you were saying audible.com's a brand name. I thought you've already said it, but I was going to be like, well, I haven't put it in. It's not there. I hate that Audible is a brand name because it means that once I put it in, I can't say it. Oh, no, it says contestant. I can say Audible. Thank God, I'm stressing so much. I don't want to learn how to use Kick. I don't want to turn my stream off. Put it on Kick, and then when that rule auction is overwritten, just try and come back.
Can I posit a rebuttal of sorts to Rachel's new rule? It specifies losing as many points as people in their team. How many people do you know that are green? I posit that I am no longer a person. I am a scroll.
A scroll. Okay. So the question before the court is a scroll a person? Let me quickly refresh everyone on what a scroll is, and by refresh I mean I will be learning for the first time. Skrulls are something from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They are a technologically advanced race of reptilian humanoids native to the destroyed planet Skrullos. They are notable for their shape-shifting abilities, which allow them to replicate other life forms seamlessly and infiltrate planets without suspicion. Rachel, it has been put to you that your rule would not apply to a Skrull. How do you respond?
My response would be that just because someone isn't a human doesn't mean they're not a person. We're looking at sentient, sapient, let's say it, people with free will, volition of their own actions, a full internal world. And just because they're not human, I think it shows a really worrying attitude to say they aren't people.
Bear in mind that as a Skrull, I can shapeshift, so just hold on a second.
Does that count as mentioning a brand name?
Let me.
No brand name on that, my friend.
Yeah, that is a generic noun. That's the generic noun concrete. So I think we're safe still. I don't know if it counts as a mention to show something. I really don't want to go on to kick. So let's just be as careful as we can. Just to summarize the jars point, I think they're saying because they're able to turn themselves into a non-sentient jar, that means they are able to relinquish their personhood.
I want to pick you up on something there, Sean. If they become a non-sentient jar, then obviously they become like no longer a person. How do they then shift back into a humanoid form? I maintain that they retain personhood while taking the form of an inanimate object.
Well, what if we've just seen someone commit suicide? What if they are just dead, functionally? Well, they've just turned into a jar and that's it.
Does make managing the stream for the rest of this quite a lot easier for you.
Rosanna, the jar is communicating telepathically with you, so you can pass this along. In the first appearance of the Skrulls in the Fantastic Four, they were tricked by Reed Richards into changing into cows, and they remained as cows until a much later date because they did not have the ability to change back.
Is Fantastic Four a brand name?
Yeah.
It's a trademark. It's a trademark.
What counts? God, we had to do some. My numbers tweet has got 9 retweets. What counts as a brand name? What counts? What is a brand?
I was only audible to Rosanna through telepathy.
Yes, yeah, I was repeating it back to you in Josie's voice. Oh yes.
Oh, a brand name.
What was the phrasing of the rule?
Hang on. A brand name is a name applied by a manufacturer or organization. Oh no, to a product or service to differentiate from others. That's the Fantastic Four, isn't it? And Josie said Audible, which is a brand name.
Again,
in my head though.
Wasn't saying it out loud.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You
were sort of projecting it telepathically at me.
I'm really good at the telepathy. It's part of the.
And I was sort of rebroadcasting it to.
Yeah. Yeah, but then Rosanna said it aloud, right? So even if it came.
No. It's sort of rebroadcasting telepathy.
What do you?
Because the jar of concrete isn't audible, is it?
No, but if a jar of concrete speaks into my brain and says, yabba dabba do, and then I, like a fool, say yabba dabba do, then I've said yabba dabba do. Doesn't matter how I've heard it or who's talking to me. I'm saying yabba dabba do.
But the thing that the concrete telepathically broadcast.
I'm registering on Kick.
No one's.
You are responding back to me. It's not like you've been pre-programmed with talking about whether or not me saying yabba dabba do after hearing a jar counts as speech. Oh, thank God. I've received a tip from Rosanna saying go back to giving Sean little claps. Absolutely. And can I just say, I think the jar is a person. I've had a full conversation with it.
It passes the Turing test.
Not huge, I'll be honest.
I
I'm
just need to
definitely-
pause proceedings because we've received a very unfortunate tip.
Okay.
It's very much another rewind. Please don't speak until you've heard this whole thing. If any audible person on this streams... I'm just going to re-enable my account on Kick. You're all right. All right, okay, I'm stopping the stream. And we'll restream on Kick. If you want to watch it on Kick, you can. I'm not going to look at the chat. I don't acknowledge Kick. The fact that it's streaming on Kick as well is just... I don't even acknowledge that that's happening. All right, see you in a minute.
Oh, but it
Okay,
does
we're
say
on Kick. We're live on Kick.
It does say says any word, so I'm going to get something to write things with.
Okay, I don't want to look at the... I want to look at the Twitch chat. So I can't... I know that people are typing into Kick. Don't type into Kick. Go back to Twitch. Hear me, are we back? Okay, we streamed on Kick. I've done my first ever Kick stream. Only 7 people were watching on that end. Who's even still here? After that, who's still here? Yeah, half. The viewership's halved. I mean, that is a general rule of what happens if you just turn the stream off for 5 straight minutes on purpose. Well, welcome back to whoever's still here. You will get them back, Harry. That's not true. They're gone. There's people still talking on Kick. I'm not over there. Stop retweeting my numbers. It doesn't mean anything. People are going to think I'm mad. You feel regret, Harry? 100% regret and guilt, Phil. Now, the trick is to start preempting it. The trick is to look into the future and see, is there guilt and regret there for me if I continue?
Take that feeling and internalize it now.
Because sometimes when I'm doing these things, I feel bad for you when you see the outcome. I'm there going, oh, I've got to move the whole thing onto Kick. Everyone's going to stop watching. And I keep thinking, poor Harry, he's going to see what happens when people listen to him. What decade, sorry?
1960s.
1960s Czech cinema. Okay, that's your topic. Rachel, do you have a topic?
The periodic table of elements.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
a tough one.
How's your voting going, chat? Is that working for you?
Is there suggestions not just cow?
No, they are ostensibly taking part in a poll, but no one's voted on the poll in a very long time, but it's still there. Okay, they are trying to write cow. I think they've spent this long being like, what do we all know about? And have slowly written the word cow.
Cow kernel. Cow kernels.
Cow tools.
Well, they can either lock it in now or they can keep writing. No, it's cow. Rachel, the Czech surrealist filmmaker Jan Svankmajer often used clay animation and physical materials in his films. In the 1960s, Svankmajer's work could be compared to the element with the atomic number 82, used in agricultural tools on cow farms and known for its malleability in artistic and practical applications. What is this element?
Atomic number 82. Lead.
Very good. It is lead.
Wow.
So that means we're moving into the last rules round. Chat, do you want a final rule? What rule would you like? Okay, so what's currently winning? Cow Me Maybe has 3 votes. 8 is Everyone Must Sing a Carly Rae Jepsen song. So there aren't any good options coming through. Like, it's not looking good. I'm going to vote for Cow Me Maybe. I think that's my favourite of the bad option.
So 50-50 on each contestant. Everyone gets a cow or doesn't.
I'm going to try something. Wheel? Yeah, okay. Cow or not a cow. So, for chat, I'll spin it. Spin. Oh, congratulations. Great work. Yeah, great work. Here's your cow. Rachel, you are our winner. How does it feel? Incredibly well deserved.
Thank you. It feels good, and I'm just glad that I could do it with my friend Bessie here, the ghost cow, who I will be, just confirming now, I will be making an alliance with, and Bessie the ghost cow will be joining me in the next round.
Oh, so you're using Rule 11 here, but to merge with your ghost cow?
That's correct, yes.
Understood, yes. Very good. You played very well. You were always straight down the line. You knew what you were doing. I could see victory in your fangs from the very beginning. Would you like to submit a rule? Congratulations again to Rachel for winning. We will see you in the next round of normal game. Naughtiness is punished. Valiance is always rewarded. Go now and be normal. This was the stream. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.